I'm Marston Blow. I'm the founder of this Red Tent in Asheville, North Carolina. And a red tent is a place where women can gather and connect with each other and spirit, really. It's a place where women can, there's a term called remembering. So there's a well of women's wisdom that has been lost, and it takes a lot to just come together in women's space and to put those pieces back together. So the Red Tent is a concept that was built around Anita Diamant's book called The Red Tent, where the women would have to, go into their own space, because in biblical times, or really any patriarchal society, women's blood is considered unclean. The moon goes through 28 days phase, same as women do. And when there aren't the electric lights and everything, it's said that we would bleed at the same time in the dark of the moon, and that would be a powerful time to gather and regroup. I heard this other quote that if you want to change a culture, change the myth, and our myth has been very male-based. I mean, you don't realize it when you're growing up, but once you step back, you're like, whoa! The Father and the Son and whatever the rest of that is. What we're doing is to have women come back into the Red Tent and recognize that their blood is holy, and this is the holy blood of life. I mean, when you think of, the raising the cup of life, this is the blood of life. You don't die for this blood. It is powerful. It's beautiful, and there would be no life without it. And certainly women are more powerful when they are bleeding. They come into their truer, deeper, earth-centric selves, and they're not as bound to being nice and pretty and quiet and everything. They're like, I don't think so. This is wrong, and it can be a very powerful time for women to speak their truth and to be in themselves.
We could call in the directions together instead of just one person doing it.
Hi, my name is Courtney, and I've been living in Asheville for about 2 years now. I'm from Chicago, and what brought me to the Asheville area was just the beauty of nature and the mountains, and just a way for me to expand my spiritual journey. Once you step into the Red Tent, you're stepping into a sacred space, and this is where women are allowed to truly be who they naturally are. We share, we open our hearts, we become vulnerable. It allows us to have that space that we can't have anywhere else, where we can just say what we need to say. There's no judgment. We're being upheld by each other. There's no trying to be first or pushing each other down. It's a really supportive space. It also allows us to be in ceremony, which is very important and something that our culture has lost. We don't do ceremony like we used to do, and it allows us to reconnect with nature, to reconnect with the divine feminine, just to reconnect with who we are inside and out. The center, the above and the below. The Red Tent has supported and empowered me in so many ways. I was really struggling with being able to step outside of myself more than how I'm perceived. A lot of times in society, especially with women of color, we're expected to be a certain way, or people kind of judge us or put us in a box. And the Red Tent has really allowed me to break out of that box and expand, and to be able to find myself, that I am a powerful divine woman, and it's something that I haven't been able to do before.
for this red tent here, I would love to see, you know, more women come to the red tent. We're offering monthly red tents, and to just, you know, use that resource that is already happening. And if it happens that, you know, women want to help and start being organized and do their own circles and help this grow, you know, in an organic way. Like, it has to be organic, and it has to have women who want to be involved and put forth that energy. And that's the only way it's going to grow, so far as I know.